Have you ever wondered how a single nation could rise to dominate half the known world and still be at the center of global tensions today? This is the story of Iran, or what was once called Persia. Thousands of years ago, the Persian Empire wasn't just powerful, it was legendary. A land of scholars, engineers, poets, kings. From Cyrus the Great to Darius, Persia built roads when others wandered deserts. They united lands through diplomacy and power, and at their peak, they ruled from the Indus River to the Mediterranean Sea. Even the mighty Greeks feared Persia, so what made this civilization so unique? They didn't just conquer, they absorbed. They let cultures thrive under one flag. Zoroastrianism flourished, art and architecture reached the heavens, and ancient cities like Persepolis stood as symbols of both wealth and wisdom. Persia wasn't just a name, it was an idea, a force. Now fast forward to today. Modern Iran. The picture most of the world sees is shaped by politics, sanctions, and conflict. But what they don't show is the real Iran. Breathtaking cities like Shiraz, Isfahan, Tehran. Streets filled with warm, generous people. Rich with culture, science, art, and ambition. Despite decades of sanctions and isolation, Iran keeps moving. Oil, gas, rare minerals, resources that would make any country a global player. And then there's the frozen billions. Yes, billions of Iranian dollars locked in US banks, untouched. It's money Iran claims is rightfully theirs, held back because of sanctions. And here's the twist. If the US removes those sanctions, they'd be forced to return the money. That's a bill no one wants to pay. But where does Israel come in? Well, Israel, formed in 1948, is a state with deep religious and political significance in the Middle East. Iran, ever since its Islamic Revolution in 1979, has positioned itself as the opposition. Why? Some say it's about religion, Shia Iran versus Jewish Israel. Others say it's politics, control, power. But Gaza changed everything. Iran openly supports Hamas. Not just words, funding, training, weapons. Then there's Hezbollah in Lebanon, Houthis in Yemen, and even factions in Syria. Iran's reach is long. These aren't just allies, they're proxies. They move when Iran needs them to, and Israel knows this. For Israel, every rocket from Gaza, every drone from Yemen, every ambush near Syria has an invisible hand. And that hand, they believe, traces back to Tehran. That's why Iran isn't just a concern, it's the target. But here's where it gets interesting. You see, despite decades of threats, cyber attacks, sabotage, and political pressure, Iran remains unconquered. It's not just geography, it's mindset. A deep-rooted belief in resistance, survival, and pride. Israel may have the tech, the intel, and powerful allies. But Iran has patience, strategy, history on its side. In the end, it's not just about land or power. It's a 2,500-year-old story of identity, influence, and the constant battle between ancient legacy and modern ambition. And while the world watches headlines, this quiet war of shadows, alliances, and resilience continues.